So when you look at this for a while, your perspective starts to change, and obviously, what do you see? Yeah, so literally it's the way we look at problems, the perspectives that we have, lots of times change the way we see things. So it's so obviously a frog in the first slide, and then as it just turns, whatever that is, 90 degrees, we see that it's very clearly a horse. So it's those little things in life where you meet somebody, and 6 months after you meet them, you say, wow, you're nothing like what I first thought when I met you, right? Because if you're like, you know who that is, right? Yeah. So that's the way creativity works. That's the way inclusion works. If we keep looking at things from different perspectives, and if we're open to new information, what we're looking at changes. So you know this already, but it's just a good reminder to not go with your first answer all the time. So we're in that mental lock. So I want to show you how easy it is to be programmed. And we're really building up to a core inclusion concept that's going to give you permission as members of the Inclusion Council to say, I have biases. I'm a human being and I have biases. Sometimes we don't want to say those words because people might judge us. But in reality, I know Gina has said it a zillion times. She and I have been doing diversity and inclusion work for years, and we are biased and prejudiced people. The key to being inclusive is catching yourself in that thought process and trying to keep it from going to the second and the third and the fourth thought. All of us are biased and prejudiced. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to plant a bias in your mind. So what is that word? I gave you all the information so you know that I'm not trying to trick you into a different four-letter word, right? So say the word out loud. Folk, okay? So you got the definition and everything. I'd like the whole group in the room to say the word with some volume in your voice every time I go like this with my hands. So I'm going to be a conductor, and I want us to just be in unison. That's the only reason I'm doing it. So whenever I lay my hands down, let's all say the word folk. You ready? Folk. Let's do it again. Folk. Let's do it several times. Just, I'm programming you is all I'm doing. Ready? Folk. 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 Folk, 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 folk. Say it one more time. Folk. Say it really loud. Folk. What do you call the white of an egg? Yolk. What do you call it? Yolk. What do you call the white of an egg? Yolk. What do you call the white of an egg? Yolk. What do you call the yellow if you call the white the yolk? Yeah. 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 That's how easy it is for something to be repeated over and over again. Little boys don't play with pink. Girls don't do those kind of jobs. African Americans are. Latinos are. White people are. Xers are. Boomers are, right? We get those things repeated so many times. Intellectually, we know that stereotypes are bogus. No one adjective could ever describe an entire complex group of people. And yet, the thing has been repeated so many times that often, on first knee-jerk, that's what jumps across our mind. We've even used that expression, well, it crossed my mind. So the key is to realize it crossed my mind and then stop it right there. Just nip it in the bud before we start behaving in a way that's lined up with that first belief. What I'm saying makes total sense, right? You get this, right? So let's do it again. Another word, one of my favorite words. Melanie, one of your favorite words?
Yes, indeed.
Yes. So the word is what? Shop. Okay. Let's do it again. I'm going to do the same thing again. Ready? The word is shop. Ready? Shop. 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 Say it really loud. Shop. What do you do to green light? Shop. You do? Really? At a green light? Yeah? Yeah? Wow. Remind me not to be in your town driving. Yeah? So what you just proved is how hard it is to manage the programming that's happened in your head. It's just proving what we've said earlier is if that's happening in a safe environment with these words, it also happens when people walk into your store, knee-jerk reaction, we have a thought that crosses our mind, right? It may actually be Sam Walton in his overalls, but because you don't know who Sam Walton is, you think this person has no money to spend in my store, right? And then because you caught yourself with that first belief and you said, I'm going to treat this person like I would everyone else with respect, he ends up choosing US Cellular as the, I'm making this up obviously, but he says, I want US Cellular to be the provider in all of our Walmarts all across the country, right? So it's managing those biases, which is what it's all about. So that's